What's up, everybody? This is Mike 50 Million, and I'm just gonna do this tutorial for Friday 13th Virtual Cabinet 2.0, guys. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm stuck. I don't know how to play." So this is I'm gonna help you guys. So, the first off, you need to go to this computer right here. Let me just tell you this: there's 3 stages. This is the first stage you need to do. Okay, and then you have to go to this check update, and now it tells you to put the password in. The password is mother. That's the first one. It's easy. So mother. And when you press enter, the update's complete. Look at that. Now I could wander around, look around, touch things. So the first off is a Easter egg stuff. So first off, let's start the diorama. Let's just grab all of these. These are all dioramas of all the characters. And when you go in this room, because that door is locked, this snake's gonna appear. That's like part of motion. Let's get this rest diorama. Okay, and there's supposed to be 6 dioramas, but we got 5. But the 6th one is in here. There we go. And now we can finish off. So the first off is this. You must have recognized this house. This is like the house for part 9, because it says right here. It says district of the final score of the Voorhees house. So this is the part 9 series. So you have to find the girl who has the knife. You see it says right here. Director of Madam Monster wanted to turn series back to the theme of the family. The character of Jessica Campbell is the daughter of Dana Campbell, who is half-sister of Jason Voorhees. So when you put her in there, she goes there. Then you have to find the part 9 Jason. There he is. That's part 9. He goes there. And this one, he goes this one. See, Steven's part of it. So he goes there. And that's the part order that you need to go. So for this one, this is the Higgins barn. Like when the part 3 show. So you must reckon this guy. He's like the biker gang. Like he got killed in the closet by Jason. He goes that one. Part 3 Jason and Chris. The one put the axe on his head. And when you complete that, you get a patch of secret patch of Jason. Because that's supposed to be a knowledge you're supposed to figure out. So the next one is these pedestals. So, and also you have to collect the mask as well. So I can show you where the mask will be and the badges you need to collect. Just look up. Look what I'm doing. Like the mask goes there. You need to get the police badge. The blue hat. So we have to get the blue hat. Because that's part of it. And the bandana in the bathroom. Okay, we got 3 of them so far because there's 4 pedestals like these. So like there's the pear. And you go this. And you put the bandana right there for the pear. Okay, the next one. The next pedestal is over here in the back of the door near the dining room where the kitchen is. Open the door. Go through it, and there'll be a like right here, right behind this door where you open, and this is where you put the blue cap at, the blue hat, and you can interact if you want to do this, like you want to learn about the history of these characters and that stuff. You could do that. Okay, now the next one, the sheriff badge. So you go upstairs, open this door. And you put the sheriff badge right here. And there's one more. And there's one right here. See, there's the 3 hens. But you must be wondering, where is the last one? It's where you put the sheriff badge. Right there in the closet. But first, here's another Jason mask you need to collect. This is the part 7 mask. So you have to collect that. And you have to go open this closet and this fire repair and get this yo-yo when you got it, guys. Go towards over here, and then you go to the 3 hens, and when you place the last pedestal for the yo-yo, and you get the second patch of the secret. Okay, now the Jason mask, the one you found. There's 3 masks you need to find. There's one in the blue tent, one downstairs, where in the box, and there's one in the fireplace. You can see right here, and that is the part 9 mask. Crouch down, grab it, and go back upstairs because all the collection of the mask are upstairs. And they're all mixed up in by order. Just grab them all the masks, and do by order. Like this is going to be part 3. This is going to be for part 4. And you're wondering, this one's going to be part 5, right? Like 3, 4, 5? No. Because you want to know why? Part 5, it's not really Jason. He died, he was still in the grave when he died by you-know-who, by Tommy Jarvis, so skip that part 3, just remember that, skip it, and go continue part 6, the part 6 max, this, then part 7 is this, then you go to part 8, then part 9. And you get this next badge of the you got the knowledge of Jason's mask, and that's the first one. Okay, the last patch is you have to call someone on the phone, this phone. So guys, if you want to write it down like you hear me say it, I'm gonna say it slowly. What you gonna do? The dial this number. Okay, let me just tell you. It's 1 5 5 5 3 5s, okay? 3 5s 3 4 2. That's the 3 digits. Then the 4 digits is 9277. Okay? I'll repeat it again. 1 5 5 5 3 4 2 9277. If you put that combination on here, you get it. And this is what you're doing. Like, look at this, where I'm doing. 1 5 5 5 3 4 2 9 2 7 7. And here you go.
Who is this? Where is my boy?
And when you complete that, you get the badge of the phone, what you called her. And you know who that is, Pamela. And when you complete all the patches, like all the badges, when you complete it, when you're done like looking around, you want to look around, explore this cabin, you go put all the patches all together. It doesn't matter if you don't have to place them because it does it. And when you've done it, the secret patches just opens. And when you go in here, you hear the phone ring. Well, let me just show you what it's gonna do. Like, here's all the displays of the Jasons, like for the beta, for all the part Jasons they put up. Let's go here and go answer the phone call. Here we go.
You can bring him back, There's always a way.
And that's the completion of the first one. The first one, guys. That's the first one, because look, you got all the patches. It says virtual cabin complete. Because you already complete that. Now we're getting ready for the second stage, okay? So let's go back. Back to the virtual cabin. This is what happens. You have to go back in the menu and go back to the virtual cabin. I know it's kind of stinks. You have to go back in, but there's like more Easter eggs. And you must be wondering because you maybe go through the window because I think some people you could see some people you could look like you could go outside. There is a way you could go outside. This is where the part 2 is gonna come in. Like this is the second session you have to do on Virtual Cabin. And look, it says New Game Plus added. So this is the next one we're gonna do. The next one. And when you complete it, let's just go back down the basement just in case. Because I want to show you something on down the basement. Let me just tell you this. This is all the Jasons. And you want to look at all the info. And there's Savini. But you must be wondering, there's 2 covers. We don't know what those are. Well, that's what this is. This is the second one is. Because one of them is going to appear. And this one. I'm not going to tell you who is going to be under that sheet, but you will like it. But we're going to start off for the part 2. Okay, for the part 2, you have to go back into computer, guys. Back into computer and go back to, then you go to change date. And this is where it's going to give you interesting. You have to put the day when Jason got drowned on the day. So, you remember the day, right, guys? If you don't, it's June 13th, 1979. Like the movie, like when Jason got drowned. And the mother wanted revenge, they didn't supervise him, and he got drowned. Okay, and then you set it. Okay, and then it just does it. And when you go back down the basement, the phone... So when you answered, it's going to start ringing again. Okay. Here we go, guys. For the second one, we're going to answer the call. Here we go.
You should have been watching him.
You must have heard that, right, guys? You heard something broken glass. Well, something must have happened. And look at that. Flying axe just appeared. When you go towards it, you hear some noise. Like someone's going upstairs. Okay, there's the axe. So you must be wondering, what was that noise? It can't be one of these. Can't be happening. One of the Jasons didn't come to life, didn't he? And when you get closer, look at that. Part 3 is gone, guys. Part 3, Jason just disappeared. Like, with no trace. He just disappeared. And the axe just flew over there. So let's go upstairs. And it got really dark, guys. And look what happened to that. Look what happened to Deborah. Jason killed Deborah. And this is what is gonna happen. I think this is where you go to the bathroom. Yep, look at this. When you look at Deborah, she's already dead, guys. Look at her. Jason killed her in the bathtub. And this is when you go straight, and you're gonna see Jason walk by. Watch. Here he comes. Look at that. Okay, now Jason just walked by. But still got it good. Look at this. Eric LaChapa is dead. But you must have saw Jason went upstairs, so let's go upstairs. Where those 2 guys were. Chad and Brandon were. And there he is. Chad and Brandon are dead, guys. Look at that. Chad and Brandon are dead. And you heard something downstairs. Okay? And when you go downstairs, look at that. The door, you never go in. Like, there's a door that's always locked. And you see Tiffany's already dead. Look at that. And now you hear a door broke through. But first, when you go through, because that's the passage to go outside now. Look at that. Now you can go outside the map. That's where you could go now. But first, you have to close the door and get the key off to Kenny. That's what you need to do. That's part of it. And then when you go to outside, it'll automatically save when you go through. Well, you must be wondering, what's with the key? And you must be wondering, like, if Jason walked past through the door, how did he miss these people? Like, they were standing right here. Well, it's because it was just a virtual cabin, it happens. But you'll see them dead soon, but here, this is where you put the key in. Use the key, open it, and take the shovel with you. Okay? That one's going to be for later. I will do that last with the shovel. And that's going to be at the graveyard because you have to use the shovel in the graveyard and the woods. So I maybe do... Because there's 3 places you could do. Because, let me just show you right here. On the deck here, you see these. You have to find 3 patches to get this gas. And use the gas to get on the boat. Like, escape. So let's start Jason's house. Because Jason's house is up there. You maybe could see it. I don't think you could see it, but you could see it like straight ahead up the hill. You must be wondering why I need to go up to that Jason's house. Well, if you go up there, you maybe don't see Pamela's head there. Well, let me just tell you. Pamela's head is in here. So... here's the you could remember the code. This is going to be really easy, or you could write it down, okay? The first code you need to put is 5, 3, 1, 2. Okay, guys? 5, 3, 1, 2. That's the code you need to put to unlock the fridge. Because if you want to know why it's the hint, why is the code 5312? If you go to the radios, like the stereo, like a walkie-talkie on the deck, it was talking about the clue, like the code for the glitch, like you fixed the glitch back in the days. And this is the codes for back in the days you could fix the 5312. It's to fix it. And then when you do it, you unlocked it, and then open the fridge. And there it is. For part 2, when Jason's mother's head was in the fridge.
Come home to mommy, Jason. You know the way.
You must remember Jason was in part 2, and she got away because she cut her head off. And Jason put her head in there to remind her that he was there. She thought it was crazy, and then he killed her. Okay, now you go to take her head to the Jason shack, Jason's house, and you see right here, there's no Pamela's head. You guess where that's supposed to be?
I'm home.
Pamela's supposed to be there.
You did good.
Okay, and then you take the patch off Pamela's head. Okay, let's start the forest next. I'm gonna do the graveyard last because those people's gonna be dead soon. So let's start at the woods. It doesn't matter. You could do it 3-way. You could do the woods, Jason's house, then the graveyard. You could do the graveyard. Anything could go first. Okay, to start first, there'll be clues on and everywhere. And the first clue is this machete. This machete, you have to look where it's pointed at, and you see it's pointed at this tree, the mark on the woods. But let me just tell you, if you mess up, there'll be Jason gonna kill you, and you have to start all over again. Okay, now we do this one, and you have to look on the tree where this is pointed at, and it's pointed at straight that way. So you have to go all the way straight over here, follow it where it's going. And when you touch it, now you have to look on the arrow where it's this one's pointed, the yellow tip of the end of the arrow, and follow it where is this going. And then we go to the yellow, these ducks, and we'll see where they're pointed at, and they're pointed at straight over here. So you go straight. And when you get towards it, and you see this fresh dirt on the floor. And then you have to dig it up with the shovel. And when you do it, and look at that, a dead puppy. Like from the movie for part 2 when Jason buried her. So it says Muffin the cute dog with a purple bow in part 2. Encounter Jason Voorhees while exploring into the woods. Later that day, 2 counselors find the careless of the dead dog that looks in the beloved pup that all is not lost. The final scene of the movie, Granny and Paul hears the sound of the door. If it's Jason, no, it's Muffin. She's alive. As she totes towards Granny, it turned out Jason is alive too. He crushed through the window and grabs terrified Granny in slow-mo. And that's like the puppy died there too. Jason killed the puppy too. And when you get that patch, you're automatically out of the map. Okay, now last but not least, now we go to the graveyard. First you do is go in here, and you see this is fresh dirt. And look at it, it says on the grave of Jason Voorhees. But first, before you dug it up, you had to go over here, like the right side where he's buried. There's a fence post, like for part 6 when Tommy Jarvis stabbed him. You must be getting where I'm doing this, right? When you dig him up and that stuff, open up. It's part 6, Jason, when Jason came back alive. And I think you know what's going to happen when you put the fence posts on there. Am I right, guys? He's going to come back alive. So get ready to cutscene when I do this. You may get creeped out when you saw that, but when you complete it, Jason's gone and you look like you're still alive. Only the left behind is this patch. And when you can collect it, you got all 3. You go down here and watch this. And when you go to the counselor where you saw they were still alive, they're all dead now because that part 6 Jason killed them. And look at that. There's AJ, dead. Adam's dead, twisting his neck. There's Fox, like the movie when Higgins' house, she got speared through the pitchfork, through her neck. And the other 2 that were in the deck, you must have saw the Mitch and Vanessa. Vanessa and Mitch were right in near the deck, and there they are, dead in the water. Okay, now let's do the scene of the part 2, putting these patch in. And when you complete that, get the gas and put it in the boat. And you'll see why where we're gonna do this. Here we go. Here we go, we're strolling. Looks like we're trying to escape from Jason. And look, happy music, you know, like, happy ending, guys. And look, there's the cops. The cops are here to save us. Oh no! And look at that, we completed. Virtual Cabin complete again. And you must be saying like, who the heck was that? That was Jason Voorhees when he was drowned in the water, guys. When that's what happened. You get it? June 13th, 1979. That's what happened to him when he got drowned in the water and no one didn't save him. And that was Jason Voorhees, where he got drowned in the water without no supervised by the counselors. And you can tell all muddy, all that stuff was covered all over him. Okay, now we're going to back in here. And you can see it says New Game Plus Plus. I'll tell you what the third one's going to be, but let me show you now when we go back to the basement now. Okay, you ready? Anyways, if you press these radios, you can hear the CEO talking to you, the owner talking to you. You could press all these radios. It talks about the prank and that stuff. Someone's pranking him. But now, when you go to the left side, and look at there he is. There he is, guys. The one, Jason Voorhees, when he was drowned in the water. Look at all that mud, guys. Look at that. That was Jason Voorhees when he was trapped in the water. Look at what happened to him. No one did save him. And his mother wants revenge. What happened to his son. And he was alive back. And he's still alive. He survived in that water, but look what happened to his face when that happened. I guess that's what happened to Jason. Became that, and they became this. But now, let's start the final only. And that's in the middle. The middle thing is covered up. That's where you could get the completion of the Virtual Cabin 2.0. So let's go. Climb the stairs. And now you could go outside anytime you want now because you already completed. Look at that, see? And you only get the dead bodies, I guess that's what happens. But here, this is what you need to do really quickly. You need to do, like, go near the edge of the deck. Don't like go all the way because you could press it. Like, go near it. Okay, this is what you need to do a combination. Remember this: up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X. Quickly. Like you do up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X. Okay? Up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X. Up, down, down, left, right, circle X. That's what you're gonna do. Up, up, down, down. Okay, and there you go. You see that quickly? I did it very quickly by my fingers. Okay, when you do up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X, same time. This is what you need to do. Put this display FPS on. Don't do reload level. Do map correlation. Turn that on. And it says unknown error. Then show conversation on. And then close the debug menu. And look at that. Look at that, guys. It shows like that. And you must be hearing that noise, right? When you go through here, it will show like this door. Go towards it, run towards it. And look at that. Okay, now you're gonna listen to this radio. You ready? Here we go. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, you have to go towards the floor, turn around. And when you turn around, this table is going to appear. Okay, and now we're going to listen to this radio. Okay, listen closely because this is part of it for the secret Jason on here. And I think you will get what it is. I hope you figure it out, but let's see.
We spent a lot of time tuning the game to make sure it was fun to play as a counselor, and we knew we had it when... Funny guys, hilarious. How long have you been waiting to play that for? Anyways, we finally... Oh, shit! Kane, that's dope. You got me. Oh, careful, bro. Your knife is dripping on the... Oh my god, he's stabbing me.
And you just hear the CO died. But now next, you have to go to the static patch. You see it's floating right here. Click it, go towards it, and then turn around. It's go right here. But let me just tell you guys, when you get to this one, cover your ears or put the volume down because this one's going to be very loud. Let me just say, like, loud warning when you do this one. Here we go. Sorry the loud noise. That's just how it does. But when you complete it, when you done it, it make you load you back into the virtual cabin, and this is where you continue to get to finish out the part 3, the part 3 Easter egg. And look, it's loading you, and it says warning unstable build. Launching virtual cabin release. And when you get back here, everything's gonna be like glitchy now. You see that? Look at that. Everything got glitchy, but you have to follow the patches now. Follow all the patches. Like it's leading you, like it's trying to tell you where to go. And look at that. Someone got down. Just take that. View the dead body, and it's that Chuck Bunsen, Enerfic CEO. He's the one that is the CEO of this game. You want to pause and read it? You can. Just pause it. You want to read what's about him? Go ahead. But let's continue on. Following these static patches. And it leads down the basement. Look at that. And you can see all the Jason's glasses broken. But you have to go to the one that shows like Jason's holding it on his hands. First, you have to go to the part 8 Jason where you're staring at. Like all wet all over him. Take it. Turn around. Go to the part 7. Take that one. And then do part 4. And when you get this one, watch. Part 4 is grabbing you. Part 4 just grabs you in nowhere. And when you complete it, all the Jasons disappear. Except this one. Except this one. That's telling you we're gonna meet this last Jason on display. So let's follow the patches. Follow all those patches. Where is this taking you? And when you follow it, it's going to lead you. It says coming soon. This is a hint, guys. This is the one that's going to coming soon. This must be telling you, what's this new Jason's going to be? Well, I think I know you know what it is, guys. Let's go in it. And look at that. We're in a different room, like a different world. And we don't know where we're at now. Look at that. We're just spawned right here. We can't see nothing. Only the thing we could get through is that door. Go through it. I think you know what this is, guys. You got this right. This is like the movie. Let's just tell you this. This is like, you want to pause this and you want to read it, go ahead. But I think you know what it is, guys. If I open this hatch, you will know what I'm talking about. Let's open it. Jason X! You got that right, guys. You got that right. Jason X is going to be coming soon. Look at it, says Virtual Cabin complete. Uber Jason and general map coming soon, guys. That's the last Easter egg, the big Easter egg, telling us this Jason is going to come in soon, and we're going to get him. That is going to be big. So when you complete it, go back to Virtual Cabin, and we're going to go back downstairs, and we're going to see Jason X. I don't like Uber Jason. I think everybody's going to say like Uber Jason is like from a taxi Uber. But they should have called it Jason X. Cuz that's what he looked badass named Jason X. But that's what they're calling it, Uber Jason for some reason. And there it is, loading patch 2.0, relaunch, and that tells you already completed. Telling you, good job, guys, you completed. That was the last Easter egg, guys. The last Easter egg. Well, and when you go to this, go down the basement, going down, and look who's straight ahead, and look, all the Jasons are back in normal because you're already done. And when you go all the way straight in the middle, there he is, Jason X, guys, Jason X. If you want to pause and read it, you can. It doesn't matter to me. You can pause it. But look at this, guys. Look at the models the gun media did on Jason X. That looks really not bad. He looks like exactly on the movie from Jason X on the movie. Looks really badass, guys. It looks really badass. This is the Jason X we're gonna get coming soon. Now we know what definitely he's gonna look like when we get him. I know a lot of people's gonna try him out, even me. I'm gonna try this, because you must have read the info if you pause this. This Jason's gonna be super strong, guys. Like, super strong, like, he maybe could break the door with 2 hits if it's locked, or maybe 1 hit when it's unlocked. I believe this Jason's gonna be the strongest one, but I think he's gonna have some weaknesses. Maybe he can't run and that stuff. Who knows? But this Jason is gonna be awesome to be. Okay, let's go to. Okay, but there's one more Easter egg to go, and I think you could like this. And it's outside at the stereo, because when you go outside, you could do this when you go you did the second one. To try to go do it. You could do it anytime you want, but this is where you go to this. Go here. Go change the stereo. And look at that. One of the songs from the car when you try to escape by Jason. You keep going, change the channel. And there's another song. As you can tell, that's one of the songs. Okay, but this is the Easter egg that's going to come up, and it's going to be right here, guys. Tell me when you hear it, guys. That's the Easter egg, guys. You hear the song? It's Jason music. There it is, guys. Look at that. Jason's music is on here. And look, and when you leave it, you hear the song going on. I think that's kind of crazy. It's Jason's music for part 3. I think that's pretty cool. But if you leave any song here, it'll just go. So you hear it? Well, that was good. And now you know that's one of the songs you can find. And you know, one of these Easter eggs is like all the knowledge. This is supposed to be all the pros. If you don't want to learn, you don't want to, you know, watch this to see like, oh, I want to learn by myself. I don't want no one to help me. Let me just tell you this. Then don't watch it, guys. If you don't want to figure out your own, you don't need help. You think you know what you need to do. Just don't watch my video if you don't want to. And that stuff. Just let me know if you're watching this until the end. If you're enjoying yourself, let me just say you're enjoying the journey. Just to let you know. And who all the people say like, I don't know what. If you're watching this and you say I don't need help, then why you're watching my show if you're already all the way to the end, guys? But that's all we got. And you still could look around when you're done. You could look around the history of the thing now. Like, you could look around now, like, read the story about it. Read all about it. And you could view about them. Or how they died. It'll show, like, some of the kills. Or show that they're alive, but you could see them like that, and they'll talk about the story about them, what movie they were in, and that stuff. But when you're ready to complete it, they're already dead, guys. Completely. They can't come back alive anymore when you complete the virtual cabin. They're dead, they're dead. Nothing can help. Well, you must be still wondering, where is his head? I really don't know where is Bugsy's head. Who knows? Jason maybe took it and took it away from him, you know? Well, that's all I got for you guys. For all the Jason unlocks, you could get it from down the basement. That's what I got for y'all today, guys. And I'll see you next time, guys. When I post this, I'll see you. Well, I'm just gonna tell you this. All my KCW, I'm sorry I got a headache and that stuff. I still got it. I still got a little bit to manage to do this, to do the tutorial. But I'll see you next time when I do KCW on Twitch on Saturday before Christmas Eve. So this is like Christmas Eve. You get it? Because Christmas Eve is like before Christmas. This is be like 2 days before Christmas, like Christmas Eve. I know that doesn't really make no sense, but that's what it really supposed to be pronounced. Don't judge me. Well, peace out!